Hi and welcome to Kiosk 101. Today we're going to show you all the different ways customers can check out using Mashgin, common user mistakes, and we'll also go through some troubleshooting tips. Mashgin is not your typical self-checkout. We use computer vision and AI to recognize items the same way our eyes do. We have a total of 9 cameras that are trained to recognize items within the black border. Now let's look at all the different ways a customer can check out using Mashgin. The kiosk is able to recognize open container items, and you can also use Aruco codes to aid recognition of closed containers. In addition, the kiosk can also block the sale of age-restricted items. Always follow federal and state guidelines for verifying age. Now that you've seen different ways to check out using Mashgin, let's look at some common customer mistakes. Stacking items will confuse the kiosk into thinking there is only one item. Please guide customers to place and space their items out. Sometimes customers will place personal belongings too close to the base, causing the kiosk to pause the transaction and ask, "What's this?" Please guide the customer to remove non-sellable items from the base. Removing an item from the base before payment. This is another common mistake where customers think that because the item was added to the cart, they're free to remove it from the base. Please guide the customer to leave items on the base until after payment is completed. Placing large items first. We recommend placing small items on the base first and then using the side UX scanner to add any large items. You can always use the scan-require tag for any oversized items. This will prompt the customer to scan the barcode of the oversized item. Placing items too close to each other. Although Mashgin can recognize items with extreme precision, it is always best to separate them. Sometimes customers will remove the card from the payment reader too quickly, causing delays in checkout. Please guide customers to leave their card inserted and follow the instructions on the payment reader. Now, let's go through what's available for you as an operator. To access manager mode, you can swipe from left to right to bring up the passcode prompt, or you can tap the Mashgin logo at the top. Lastly, you can scan the provided manager card. This is the fastest and more secure way to access manager mode. After logging in, you may be greeted with alerts. Some are informational and some require your attention. Please check our help desk for more information regarding these alerts. You can view the most recent 20 to 30 transactions in the Recent tab. Keep in mind that if you have several kiosks assigned to the same location, then you will see all transactions from all kiosks. You can search for transactions using the receipt hash. If you have the customer's card with you, then you can use the first 6 and last 4 digits to find the transaction. And lastly, if you're using FreedomPay as your payment processor, then you can swipe the card to find all transactions in the last 30 days. Items. Here you'll be able to see and search for all your items on your menu. Keep in mind that the kiosk will only show you the most recent 20 to 30 items. When tapping on an item, it will bring you into the posting page. Here you'll be able to add posts if needed. If you're not sure how to post, please check help.mashgin.com for more information. This button allows you to manually sync the kiosk to Cloud and Creator for any menu or settings updates. The kiosk will automatically update to Cloud and Creator every 5 to 10 minutes. Cams and calibration. The calibration page is where you calibrate the cameras. However, it can also allow you to check the camera's status. Having a missing or stuck cam could affect proper item recognition. Always ensure that all 8 cameras have a live video feed, and keep an eye for items that could be blocking the cameras, especially on the arms. Now, to check your camera's calibration, head over to Cams. Ensure that you have an OK across all stereo cams. Next, let's look at some troubleshooting best practices. If an item is recognized when placed on the base, but not scanning its barcode, this means that the item does not have the correct SKU format. To solve for this, head over to Creator and add the correct SKU to the item. If an item that has an Aruco code is not being recognized when placed on the base, this means that the item is not properly configured. Please go to Creator, search for the item, and ensure it's properly configured. If an item prompts the "What's this?" when placed on the base, this means the item may not exist in your menu. If the item has a barcode, you can quickly add it in manager mode by scanning its barcode. If the item does not have a barcode, head over to Creator and manually add the item. Once added, hit the Sync to Be button to immediately sync down the changes. If an item has an incorrect pricing, head over to Creator and make any necessary changes. If scanning a barcode in Manager mode shows you the following message, it means you have a menu integration in place and therefore you won't be able to add items via the kiosk. Please contact your menu administrator for any menu changes. If you believe this message is an error, please contact our support team. If a QR code is not recognized when placed on the base, it means that it's not properly configured. Head over to the item settings and ensure the SKU and/or POS ID matches the QR code. Here's all the different ways you can reach our support team if you need help. You can always call or text us at any time from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. EST. For non-urgent matters, you can always email us at help@mashgin.com. And if you're next to the kiosk, you can reach out to us directly by pressing the Ask for Help button. For more information, please visit our website, help.mashgin.com.